A burger is such a simple thing, but a lot of people mess it up. And when you go out to eat at McDonald's or whatever it may be, it never quite tastes just right. So today at home, we're gonna be making this burger. It's gonna be super delicious. We're not gonna do no smash burger today, all right? An old traditional burger, and it's gonna come out amazing. I got bacon. Look at this, simple ingredients. I got bacon, 4-ounce patties. Each of these patties is 4 ounces. Tomatoes, onions, lettuce, the nice Hawaiian bun. This is gonna make it a little sweet, but add that extra flavor. And then we got mayo. This spicy mayo, this is about to be the secret ingredient on one burger, all right? And tomato ketchup. Super easy, super simple, but again, a lot of people mess it up. So we're gonna make this and it's gonna come out super delicious. Let's go. All right, here we go. We're gonna use literally one pan for all of this. Again, this is about to be super simple. We're gonna put this on medium heat, medium to high heat, right there in the middle. Now we're gonna do, we're gonna let this heat up a little bit, all right? Bacon already has a lot of fat, so we're gonna be putting just a little bit of olive oil to get it started. All right, just a little bit. And what the olive oil is gonna do, not only is it gonna help cook it, but it's also gonna help with the flavor. Normally, I would spray it, use the 0-calorie spray, but today we don't care about calories. A burger, let's be honest, you can make it kind of healthy, kind of calorie efficient, but at the end of the day, it's the weekend. We want a nice tasting burger. We can burn off those calories later on, all right? So we're gonna let that get a little hot, and we're gonna add the bacon to it. And to make this taste even better, this is why I said we're only gonna do it in one pan. The bacon, after we're done cooking it, we're gonna cook the burgers in that, all right? That's gonna add so much flavor. You guys will see at the end. All right, so I'm gonna add the bacon. I cut it up into small pieces. Keep in mind, bacon always shrinks like crazy. So these pieces here are gonna be even smaller, which is good because we want a lot of crispy bites. I don't like eating a big chunk of bacon in my burger and it's already gone. So I cut it up into small pieces so you get, multiple bites of bacon on your burger instead of just eating one entire strip and then you don't taste the bacon after your first bite. We're gonna add a little bit of salt to them, just a little bit. All right, as you guys can see, that bacon is almost done. It's looking good. This is almost done. It's gonna keep cooking a little bit more. But once we take this out and we put the burgers in, I'm gonna use a paper towel to kind of clear out a little bit of this bacon grease. I said we were gonna use the bacon grease, but we don't wanna use too much of it because then it's just gonna be super oily. So I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit longer and we're gonna put the patties. And if you guys are wondering, all we're gonna be using for the patties is gonna be this rub, all-purpose rub. It tastes super good. I found it at Publix the other day. It tastes super good. And a little bit of salt, all right? Super simple again. All right, I'm gonna take this bacon off and put it here on this paper. Let it cool off a little bit. All right, we don't want this bacon burnt. So boom, here. All right, now we're gonna get a paper towel and pat this a little bit because we don't want to use all of that. All right. All right, here comes the good part. With all that bacon in there, taken off, and we just got a little bit of it, we're gonna use that in a little bit of garlic and herb butter, all right? This is gonna add more taste to the burger as well, so we're just gonna add, let's say, about that much in there. All right. Let that sizzle for a little bit. We're gonna turn down the heat. All right. Want our pan loaded up with that, and we're gonna add the burger. We're gonna add the burger. And the trick about this is, if you're using a pan about the size that I'm using, you just want to do 2 burgers at the same time. You don't want to overcrowd it, because what happens when you overcrowd it, it's not gonna cook evenly, both burgers. All right, so while I got that in, I'm gonna go ahead and add this rub. I'm using 90-10 I'm using 90-10 for the ground beef. Most people use 80-20 or 70-30 for their burgers, but we already are cooking in the bacon grease and using the butter, so to me, it doesn't really matter. It's still gonna come out tasting good. We're gonna give that about 3 minutes and flip it and season the other side, all right? All right, we're gonna flip them now. And we're gonna add a little bit of salt to the other side. A little bit of the seasoning. We're gonna do about 3 more minutes on those, and then we'll put the other ones in. All right, so we got these 2 remaining burgers cooking up, and we got these burgers sitting to let them cook more internally and let all the juices really marinate. Like they say with steaks, whenever you finish cooking them, you don't want to slice them or cut them right away. You want to let the juices continue to cook in there, so that's exactly what we're gonna do with these patties. So these I just put in, so it should be another 3 minutes on this side, flip, and then we should be ready to start actually building the burger. All right, we got the patties done. We're gonna let these sit for about 2 minutes, and while we let them sit, we're gonna start getting the buns and everything ready. So let's go ahead and get that started. This is the Hawaiian bun, so it should come out tasting really good. All we're gonna do, spread some butter on there, okay? Some butter. Let that cook up a little bit. I'm gonna put some butter both sides. Okay? Don't let this sit for too long, if not you're gonna burn your bread. Look at that. Look at that. That's what you want to see, that color right there. Yeah, this thing is looking good. I'll flip them for a little bit just to get some seasoning on the other side. Okay. Alright, now we can start building the buns. Alright, so nothing crazy. So for the bottom part of the bun, we're gonna put 1 patty. Alright, simple as that. 1 patty. We're gonna put slice of cheese. I'm using pepper jack today. Boom, pepper jack cheese. Another patty. Another pepper jack cheese. Guys, trust the process. Trust the freaking process. Alright, another pepper jack cheese. Alright, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna add our bacon on top. Gonna add our bacon. Okay. This is a huge burger right here. We're gonna add our tomato, onion. Okay, our onion. A little bit of lettuce. I'm gonna squish that down a little bit. Alright, a little bit of lettuce. And so for our top bun, we're gonna dress it with mayonnaise, some ketchup, and some spicy mayo. Woo! Look at that freaking burger, man. Look at that. Jeez. Look at that. Look at this. Delicious. All right, it's time to make my wife's burger. Alright, so I cut it up. It's the moment of truth. Jesus, this is a humongous burger. McDonald's don't got nothing on me, bro. Holy cow. Bro. This is good. I can't stop eating it. Taste is on point. I'm gonna critique myself. I could work on the structure a little bit, but when you're making a burger this humongous, it's hard for the structure to stay put. All right, maybe with the smash burger you could do it, but I didn't want no smash burger. I wanted a traditional humongous burger that you gotta cut, grab with 2 hands, maybe 3, But this thing came out delicious. This is a burger, okay? If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Check you guys on the next one.